Hello, I'm Michael. I'm going to be your exercise professional today. I see that you came in here for a right wrist torn TFCC. But before we get into that, we gave you some paperwork, the art review systems, HHQ, PARQ. Did you fill all that out?
Yes, I did.
Oh, beautiful, thank you. And in the interest of saving time, did you circle yes to anything on there?
Yes, I circled stomach aches.
Stomach aches. Do you have any explanation for that?
Well, I do have some food intolerances, and I tend to just keep eating those foods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is your do you just enjoy them?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Okay. Does your physician know?
Yes, they do.
Okay. And it hasn't gotten any worse since you letting them know?
No.
No more added food intolerances or anything?
No.
Okay. So I'm still, after all of our assessments and everything today, I'm gonna call and just make contact just so we have a line of connection, me and your doctor, and we'll just review that. And, yeah. And one more question: does you have a family history of any chronic illnesses, heart disease, cancer, anything like that?
No.
Nope. All right. So. Alrighty, so jumping right in. So what are your goals with this appointment today and just overall?
I'm trying to get back to competing. I play college tennis, so I want to get back onto playing, hopefully for the season, which is in like 4 months.
What's your record looking like?
My record?
Mm-hmm.
I was doing pretty good before my injury, but after I got injured, I kind of went all downhill. Yeah.
You continue playing after the injury?
So yeah, I injured myself probably like almost a year ago, and I continued through the injury because we didn't know it was torn.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I went to the doctor, they said, "Oh, yeah, it's torn."
We're gonna kind of circle back to coming to the doctor. So how did it happen?
It was while I was playing tennis. I went for a shot, and I hit it, and I felt something weird, and then I just kept playing on it because I didn't feel anything different. And then I kept doing those repetitive motion of that forehand, so I think that's what happened.
Sorry, I'm a slow writer. And how long ago did you say this was?
It was probably almost a year ago.
Approximately. And you said you saw your doctor about it?
Yes, I saw my doctor 4 months after it happened. I didn't go right away. And then I got an MRI, and they told me that it was torn, and then I had surgery on it.
And did you see PT after that?
Yes, I saw PT after my surgery.
And how long did you do PT for?
I did it for about 2 months after the surgery, and my surgery was about 6 months ago.
Thank you. Alright, beautiful. And so do you still have any pain in your wrist?
A little bit, not a ton.
No. So on a scale of like 1 to 10, 10 being the worst feeling you've ever.
Probably like a 2.
2. And so how do you manage that pain?
Usually, I've been back into playing a little bit, but not too much. Usually when it starts hurting, I kind of just stop playing just because I don't want it to get any worse.
Okay.
I also do a little bit of icing as well.
And do you do anything that PT might have taught you?
Yes, I do my stretches. I do like wrist mobility and.
And how often do you do those?
Probably 2 times a day.
All right. And are you taking any medication?
No.
So you let me know that you're a college tennis player, but what other physical activities do you partake in?
I go to the gym a lot. We have team lifts for our sport, so I do a lot of like full body lifting. I lift with like all the muscles of my body. I like to go on runs as well.
What about your college life? Do you do a lot of walking in between classes, or is?
Yeah, my campus is pretty big, so I do a lot of walking.
All right. And does it get aggravated while you're like maybe writing or anything, or are you left-handed?
It hurts a little bit when I write, but it's starting to go. It doesn't really hurt much anymore when I write.
Okay. And so, what would you say your percentage of normal, say, or pre-injury would be? Or what would you feel your level is now, or your percentage is now compared to pre-injury?
Probably 85%.
85. And so, would you have any cultural beliefs that?
I don't.
Any cultural beliefs that would affect like a prescription of exercise prescription or any assessments today?
I don't think so.
No. And all right, so are you ready to get into some assessments?
Sure.
Alrighty, let's do it. So just a little warning before we get into them. They may require me to put my to touch you and push your body into different positions, testing flexibility or range of motion. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's
Alright, perfect. Alright, let's get into it.
Awesome.
Taylor came and saw me today due to her right wrist torn TFCC. During this, she responded that she circled stomach aches on her review systems. She did let her doctor know, and she had an explanation, and she did let her doctor know, so there was no immediate need to call the physician. So I let her know that I would be calling the physician after our appointment to just establish that line of connection. She also required there's no past history of chronic illness in her family. Her goal would be to return back to college tennis at the same level, if not better, and she would like to do that in a 4-month time span. She did it during. She injured her wrist during a tennis forehand. She says that she believes the repetitive movement, doctors and her believe the repetitive movement just kind of eventually lead it to tear. It was about a year ago. She went to a doctor's about 8 months because she did not go immediately after the tear. She played through it after a while. So she went to the doctor about 8 months ago. And then she went to PT for. She went to the doctor about 8 months ago. Then she had about surgery 2 months after going to the doctor, so about 6 months prior. 2 months, she went to PT for about 2 months and is still doing PT stretches for about 2 times a day. She does still have pain. It is a 2 out of 10. And to manage this, she ices it and rests when it gets aggravated. She is not taking any medication to help alleviate this pain either. The functional demand, she is on the college tennis team. She does team lifts. She likes to run, and she does lots of walking as she is on a big college campus. Um, Writing does seem to bother her a little bit, but not. It's not as big a deal anymore. She said she's about 85% compared to pre injury, but she would like to be at that 100%. She has no cultural beliefs that affect training and her readiness for exercise. She would be in the action phase in the training theoretical model as she was ready to go straight into assessments. I believe that in this 4 month span, we can get her back up to that 100%, 100% range, back into that competitive college tennis level. And if with her exercise plan of action, we are going to again continue stretching just like the PTs had taught her. Maybe show her some other beneficial stretches, as well as stability, stability and strengthening. All strengthening of the wrist and make sure this doesn't tear again.